Welcome back to Math Dogs. If you're new to the channel, please comment, like, and subscribe. If you have any questions, please comment down below. Today's topic is some college algebra word problems. This is part 2 of the video series. We have 6 more problems and examples to work out for you. Remember, we believe math is better with your dog, so call your pups. Let's get started. Problem number 13 is a percent problem. It says there are 7,412 dogs in the town of Dogville. Of these, 17% are Labradors. How many Labradors are there in the city of Dogville? So since this is a percent problem, when I see 17%, I always ask 17% of what? And in this case, it's 17% of the total number of dogs in Dogville. So we want to find out what's 17% of 7,412. Of means multiply, so I will write 17% as a decimal, which is 0.17, and multiply that by 7,412. If I punch that into a calculator, I get 436, which means there are 436 labs in the town of Dogville. Problem number 14 is also a percent problem. It says the regular price for a dog house at the pet store is $124.97. For National Dog Day, the store is having a sale and the dog house is marked 15% off the regular price. What is the sale price of the dog house? So I have 15% off, and it's 15% off the regular price, which is $124.97. So when I say 15% of what, it's going to be of the regular price. So I want to find 15% of $124.97. And that will tell me how much money I will save due to it being National Dog Day. Of means multiply, so I'm going to write 15% as the decimal 0.15 times 124.97. If I punch that into a calculator, I get back 18.75, which means I will save $18.75. To find the final price, I'm going to take the $124.97 and subtract out the $18.75. If I punch that into a calculator, I get my final price after the savings of $106.22. Problem number 15 is the perimeter of a triangle. It says the perimeter of the triangle shown in the diagram is 150 inches. What is the length of each of the sides? So to find the perimeter, I'm going to add each side together and set that equal to 150 inches and solve the equation. So I have x plus 3x plus 5 plus 5x minus 8, and that's going to be equal to 150 inches. Now I'm going to combine like terms. X plus 3x plus 5x will be 9x, and 5 minus 8 is negative 3. That's equal to 150. And now I just have a two-step. I'm going to add 3 to both sides. I would get 9x equals 153, and I'll divide both sides by 9 and find out that x equals 17. So I know that one of my sides is 17. To find the other two sides, I'm going to substitute 17 for x. So 3 times 17 plus 5, if I punch that into a calculator, I will find out that that side is 56. And if I have 5 times 17 minus 8 and punch that into a calculator, I find out that that side is 77. And so the lengths of the three sides will be 17, 56, and 77. Problem number 16 is two angles measuring 90 degrees. It says the measures of two angles are given in the diagram of a right angle. What is the measure of each of the angles? So I have my right angle, which measures 90 degrees total, and it's made up of one angle of 4x minus 6 and the other angle of 2x. So if I add those two angles together, 4x minus 6 plus 2x, that has to equal 90 degrees. Now I'm going to combine like terms. 4x plus 2x is 6x minus 6 equals 90. And now I just have a two-step. Add 6 to both sides, Negative 6 plus 6 is 0. 0 plus 6x is 6x. And 90 plus 6 is 96. I'll divide both sides by 6. 6 divided by 6 is 1x. And 96 divided by 6 is 16. To find the measures of my two angles, I'm going to substitute 16 for x. So 4 times 16 minus 6, if I punch that into a calculator, I get 58. And so I know one of these angles is 58 degrees. Then I'm going to find 2 times 16, which would be 32. So the other angle would be 32 degrees. So my first angle is 58 degrees, and my second angle is 32 degrees. Problem number 17 is two angles that measure 180 degrees. It says the measures of two angles are given in the diagram of a straight angle. What is the measure of each of the angles? So a straight angle measures 180 degrees. It pretty much looks like a line. One of my angles is 8x minus 9, and the other angle is 3x plus 2. If I add those together in an equation and set it equal to 180, I can find out how much x equals. So 8x minus 9 is the first angle, plus 3x plus 2 is the second angle, and those two angles should equal 180. Now I'm going to combine like terms. 8x plus 3x is 11x, and negative 9 plus 2 is negative 7, and that should be equal to 180. And now I just have a two-step. I'm going to add 7 to both sides. Negative 7 plus 7 is 0. 0 plus 11x is 11x. And 180 plus 7 is 187. Now I'll divide both sides by 11 to make the coefficient equal to 1. 11 divided by 11 is 1, or as some people say, it cancels out, leaving me with x. And 187 divided by 11 is 17. Now that I know that x is 17, I can substitute back for x and find the measure of each angle. 8 times 17 minus 9, if I punch that into a calculator, I get 127. So the first angle is 127 degrees. And if I take 3 and substitute 17 for x plus 2, that will equal 53. And so I know my second angle is 53 degrees. So my first angle is 127 degrees, and my second angle is 53 degrees. Problem number 18 is linear relationships. It says Cypress has $158 in her bank account. She is saving $12 each week to buy a new scooter. Clifford has $223 in his bank account. He is saving $7 each week to buy a new mountain bike. In how many weeks will they have the same amount in their bank accounts? So I want to know when Cypress's bank account equals Clifford's bank account. And so Cypress has $158 and she's putting in $12 each week. It's what I call the start value and the rate of change. Cypress has a start value of $158 and she has a rate of change of $12 each week. The number of weeks will be X. And we want to set that equal to Clifford's relationship. His start value in his bank account is $223, and his rate of change of savings is $7 each week. So now I have the equation 158 plus 12x equals 223 plus 7x. And now all I have to do is solve it. First, I'm going to put all my variables on one side. So I'm going to subtract 7x from both sides so that I keep my x coefficient positive. 158 plus 12x minus 7x is 5x. On the right side, 7x minus 7x is 0. 0 plus 223 is 223. And now I have a two-step. I'm going to subtract 158 from both sides of the equation. 158 minus 158 is 0. 0 plus 5x is 5x. And 223 minus 158 is 65. Finally, I'll divide both sides by 5 to make the coefficient equal to 1. 5 divided by 5 is 1, or as some people say, it cancels out, leaving me with x. And 65 divided by 5 is 13. So that means in 13 weeks, Clifford and Cypress will have the same amount in their bank accounts. So that's it. 6 more example problems of college algebra word problems. Keep working hard and keep practicing. We know you can do this. Or as we say at Math Dogs, you got this.